Good morning everybody, Ian Gilder, TV Travel Shop. It's 11 AM and do I have 3 cracking deals for you. If this is your first time watching, welcome. Every day I come to you at 11 o'clock with 3 amazing travel deals. The first one will always be a short haul, the second one will always be a long haul, and the third one will either be a cruise, a bucket list or sporting event. These offers get submitted to the team from our trade partners, be it tour operators, hoteliers or travel agents. The team research the deal to make certain it's a good quality accommodation. Secondly, that it is the best travel deal in the marketplace. And lastly, that your money is protected by either a trust service, ABTA or ATOL, so you know you are fully protected. Onto our short haul offer. And when is a staycation not a staycation? When it involves a flight to somewhere in the UK. Good old travel fella, my mate, he's king of the staycations and has put a lovely offer together, and it's somewhere which is pretty close to my heart. It's going to the Channel Islands. When I was a kid I used to go to Guernsey every year, but this is to its big sister of Jersey. I've been to Jersey on a couple of occasions many years ago, but equally as picturesque, equally as beautiful, and obviously we can fly over there hopefully with no COVID restrictions and have a great time. Travel fella has been in the industry many years, and as I say, does a lot of staycations, and the offer he's put together is a lovely offer, and when the team have researched it, it's a lot cheaper than some of the other tour operators out there. And this is staying at the 4-star bed and breakfast hotel, the Golden Sands Hotel in St Brelade. St Brelade is a lovely stretch of beach. As I say, if you've been to Guernsey, this is a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger island. It's a Traveller's Choice Award-winning accommodation, and it's 4.5 excellent, and it's got its rating for its location, its cleanliness, its service and a value. It's adjacent to the beach, so it's bang on there. It has hotel features dining services including a non-smoking restaurant, a dining room, a breakfast room and a bar. Beach facilities, a sandy beach and beach parasols. You've got plenty of sports entertainment nearby, so you can do windsurfing. It's brilliant for windsurfing. There's gym, you can do horse riding, you can do beach volleyball, golf, tennis, fishing, so everything you'd expect to do with a beach. And if you've never been to Jersey, some of the beaches are amazing. They're literally very sandy. You've got the cliffs behind you, so it's picking a beach where hopefully if it is a little bit windy, you can go a little bit different, and so the wind or the land acts as a windbreak. But if the weather is inclement, you can go out for cliff walks, go have some scones, some clotted cream. It's just a great place to visit. And the other good thing with it as well, it's relatively cheap to eat out. It's British, so it's in pounds sterling. So things to see and do if you go to Jersey. You can go to Elizabeth Castle. It's got lots of history involved in there. You can take an amphibious vehicle, put my teeth back in, like a duck across. It's out in the ocean. It's a great place to see and visit. You can see some of the war tunnels, obviously, that was occupied by the Germans during the Second World War. It has a great zoo. I think it was by Gerald Durrell, and reading my notes, it is by Gerald Durrell. He's very famous. I remember going to the zoo 40 years ago and I got attacked by a llama, but don't let me put you off. It's a really good zoo to go to. You can go to the capital, St Helier, which is got its boats moored up. It's got lots of shops, restaurants, bars. It's all cobbled. It's just a lovely place to see and go. And if you want to go somewhere in the UK, which involves a flight, so if you feel like going away on holiday, I couldn't recommend Jersey or Guernsey, and hopefully the team will come up with a Guernsey deal, because I don't think we've had one yet in the next couple of weeks. So the team have researched this offer from a good old travel fella, and he's put this together for 7 nights. People would say to me, is there enough to do for 7 nights? 100% yes. If you like beaches, if the weather's out, it's beautiful. As I say, it's just a nice place to go. And he's leading in for 7 nights in October from only £369 per person. And if you put that against an EasyJet, I can't read. EasyJet for 3-star B&B, their cheapest they're doing is £584 per person. So it's £200 per person cheaper. But if you go in June, then he's leading in at 469, July 489, August 509 and September 489. So that's 7 nights on a bed and breakfast basis, flying from London. You can go from regional supplements at a small supplement from either Manchester or Edinburgh. So if you fancy a little bit of Jersey, these prices are really good. Give the travel fellow a call, numbers on the screen. Like it and share it on Facebook. Give us some Instagram love. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Enable notifications. It should be sat down there, I've been told. And to see me at 11 o'clock, give you some amazing travel deals and inspiration. Onto our long haul offer. It's somewhere that I've dreamed of going. My aunt went to this place for her honeymoon most probably 35 years ago, and just talking to the team before we actually filmed the show, I think this area has the #1 rated beach in the world, and it's good old Seychelles. This has come from the 4- and 5-star specialist of Holiday, and the offer they have submitted has one of the biggest savings we've ever seen. They're saving up to £1,230 per person on this holiday. If you've ever dreamed of going to the Indian Ocean, you've generally got the Maldives, you've got Sri Lanka, you've got what's the other place, Mauritius, and you've got the Seychelles. None of them are cheap to go to, obviously, because it's not easy place to get to, but the quality is amazing and the prices are normally very, very historically high. And as I say, Holiday have put this offer together where it's got a saving of £1,230. So what is there to see and do in the Seychelles? It's all about the nature and its sheer beauty. It's in the heart of the Indian Ocean. You can take boat trips over to somewhere like Cruzan Island and St Pierre. They are conservatory areas where they've literally saved a lot of the local animals, such as terns. You can go see the tortoises and the turtles. It's just like a big wildlife sanctuary, so somewhere really, really cool to go and see. When you go through, you can only go with a guide, so you don't disturb the wildlife, so they're trying to protect everything. But for me, it's all about the beaches, just chilling, etc, etc. And with this, the Holiday have put one of the most amazing hotels that I've seen. This is staying at the Constance Ophelia Hotel. It's in Mahe Island, which is the main island. It's rated #3 out of 42 hotels in Mahe, so you know you're going to arguably one of the best accommodation that they actually have. It's a Traveller's Choice Award winning for 2020. It's got 4,500 excellent or very, very good compared to 220 poor or terrible. It's nestled amongst white sandy beaches and the hills island of Mahe. It has 5 restaurants, 6 bars, 5 pools and boutique shopping. It is on a half-board basis, so it includes your bed and breakfast and evening meal. There's plenty of other restaurants where you can go out, have a little wander and purchase your lunch if you actually want to. There's choices, there's many different bars and restaurants. You can get cocktails. We love a cocktail. We love a Malibu and pineapple. That's a joke for one of my friends, which I do try and get in as much as I can. Literally, the national park is only 5 minutes drive away, and as I say, it's just one of the best hotels that they actually have in the Seychelles. So you fancy going to the Seychelles? How much is this going to cost me? Holiday put this offer together, as I say, and it includes a saving of up to £1,230 per person. Its dates going from the 4th to the 31st of October this year. Its flights with award-winning Turkish Airlines via Istanbul, I would guess, and they are leading in at only $2,329 per person on a half-board basis. Why is it so expensive? Because not many people go there. So you're just paying for the exclusivity. This is bragging rights down your social club. This is bragging rights down the David Lloyd Centre. But if you want to go from Manchester, you can do so, or Glasgow, from only $2,399 per person. So if you want a little bit of this, call Holiday, numbers on the screen, like it and share it on Facebook, give us some Instagram love, subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is down there, enable notifications to see me at 11 o'clock giving you some travel inspiration and amazing, amazing offers on a daily basis. On to our last section of the show is a cruise and bucket list combined. One of my favourite offers. I've seen this offer for many, many years, and it's just so, so popular. It comes from alaskacruises.co.uk. They are one of the leading independent experts of cruising to Alaska, believe it or not, with a name like that. This offer is for going in May 2022, but they do through the whole period from May through to September, and it's just breathtaking value for money. If you watch the show on a regular basis, you know that myself personally, I'm a cruise expert, been doing this for over 25 years, I would say now, been on over 100 cruises. And if someone said to me, Gilly, where do I go for a cruise? My #1 destination is always Alaska. I'm fairly quick, lively, high, but I loved Alaska just for its breathtaking beauty, its calmness, it's literally just so restful. And I went there when my son was literally 11 months old, and it was still restful. So this offer, let me tell you a little bit about the offer. You're going to fly into Seattle you are going to have a one-night hotel stay in Seattle in a centrally located accommodation. What's to do in Seattle? You can go up the Space Needle, which is a stunning area. You've got lots of markets around there. You've got a harbour front, and then what the highlight is, you're going to be boarding the Crown Princess for a 7-night full-board cruise to Alaska. Crown Princess is 110,000 tonnes. I actually haven't been on her, but I've been on her sister ships, the Ruby Princess, the Grand Princess. Love Princess Cruises. They're a premium 4-star American cruise line. Average age is going to be around about 60 to 65 years of age. The food is stunning, some of the best you're going to get on there. The entertainment is brilliant. You've got the usual facilities. You've got the theatre, you've got the show lounges, you've got the casino, you'll have Mr. and Mrs, you'll have Can I Wake Up the Cameraman, you have lots of different things that you can see and do. It's just a great cruise ship. Top tip, if you're going to eat in a specialty restaurant, go in the Crown Grill. I absolutely love the Crown Grill. And as I say, you're going on a 7-night full-board cruise around to Alaska. So where you're going to go, the first port of call is going to be Juneau. Juneau, that is the capital of Alaska. It's a great place to go to. When you dock there, highlights for me, you need to get yourself on the glacier, which is the Mendenhall Glacier. You can take one of the organised shore excursions, where you can go up either by helicopter, you can go dog sledding, you can go kayaking into the glacier. But if you're on a bit of a budget or that's not really for you, jump on the bus. There's a bus which will take you all around Juneau, give you the local history, and then you'll end up at the Mendenhall Glacier. I think it's one of the only glaciers in the world that's actually still growing. If you're lucky, you might see some breaches as the ice falls, but it's the cheapest way of doing that. So Juneau is definitely get yourself up to the Mendenhall Glacier. Next port of call is Skagway. Skagway, the highlight is the Whitehall Pass. It's literally during the Gold Rush period. You can do the Whitehall Pass, which is a train which is cut into the mountain as it goes up through there. It's on a very short gauge, so the wheels are very narrow. Really good fun. Takes around about 4 hours. However, you can take a coach which follows it up, does the exact same thing. A lot cheaper, but you can get out, have a little wander. It has different climates as you're going up, different vegetation. You have some different scenery and animals as you go as well. Next port of call is the highlight for me, is Glacier Bay. If you're going to do a cruise to Alaska, the highlight is to go into one of the glaciers. Glacier Bay is the #1 glacier where the boats will go into. Good chance of seeing whales, the wildlife. It's just absolutely awe-inspiring. I was very fortunate when I went out to Alaska. I was with Celebrity, and I had a tour of the bridge. I was up on the bridge when I went into the glacier. It's just absolutely amazing. Next port of call is Ketchikan. Ketchikan, I'd most probably be getting myself out in the water, get yourself out in the Zodiac, go whale watching, or the other thing that I'd potentially do, as I say, if you're going to go to Alaska, get yourself up in the air, get yourself up to Misty Fjords. It's just absolutely breathtaking. Then your last port of call, you're going to come through to Victoria, which is just off the coast of Canada. It's known for its flowers and its gardens. Other two things you are going to see, you are going to go through the inside passage. The inside passage is a bit inside passage as it goes through, and literally it's just breathtaking. Going in May, you're still going to get snow on the mountains, and it's just, some of the scenery is unbelievable. I was very fortunate to be eating dinner one night and a pod of 3 whales literally just popped up its head as I'm sitting next to the window. Other things you can do, depending on time of year, you obviously can go looking for bears. If you go in the summer months, June, maybe July, get yourself to the Mendenhall Glacier, you've got a good chance you're going to see the bears. Whale watching, you can see it many times. Ketchikan is pretty good for seeing there, especially. I saw them in May, but apparently September is very good as well. So after your 7 nights full-board cruise on the stunning Crown Princess, back to Seattle for a further night, and then you're going to board the Amtrak train over to Chicago. This is a 2-day working train. It's not the Rocky Mountaineer, but it's also not Rocky Mountaineer prices. You're going to get a private roomette. So a private roomette is 2 chairs, which will then convert into a bed. Then you'll have a pull-down bed. You'll have shared toilet facilities and showers, but it's on a full-board basis. It will include food. It is a working train, so please don't expect cruise ship food on there, but it's edible. It'll do what you need it to do. Word of advice is maybe actually pack some Pringles and some other bits and pieces if you're feeling a bit hungry. Take that on there for a 2-day train journey over to Chicago. Highlight is going through the Cascade Mountains. You're going to get up to near enough 13,000 feet. You're going to see different stops, stunning wildlife. It's just very picturesque. Before you're coming into Chicago, we can then have a 2-night stay in Chicago. It'll be a 3 or 4 star accommodation. and that will be what's the seating do in Chicago. And you've got the Magnificent Mile, absolutely stunning shopping. It has some of the best museums anywhere in North America. Go see a game, go see sort of the Chicago Bears if they're playing. So if you fancy a triple centre bucket list holiday with a cruise at an amazing price, how much is this going to cost me? So including your flights, your two nights in Seattle, your 7 nights full-board cruise, your Amtrak train in a private roomette on a full-board basis over to Chicago, and 2 nights in Chicago. Alaska Cruises are leading in at only £1,699 for an inside cabin, and outside at £1,799, or you can go for a balcony at £2,199. Would I pay the extra £500? Possibly I would do it if I can afford it. Nothing better than sitting on your balcony, get yourself a blanket, hot chocolate. Absolutely amazing. I can't say enough about Alaska. It's one of my favourite places on earth. If you get the chance, you can afford it, do it. And my other top tip is save as much money as you can, because the more shore excursions you do, the more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. But if you fancy this, call Alaska Cruises, numbers on the screen. Like it and share it on Facebook. Give us some Instagram love. It's one of the most Instagrammable places you're going to go to. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, enable notifications, which should be down there if I'm in the right way, and to see me at 11 o'clock giving you some of the best travel inspiration on the planet. Hope you all stay safe and see you all tomorrow.